pound that like button. Salute to the rec mob. We gonna talk about it. We gotta talk about it. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. Call me up too. We ain't gonna waste no time. You already saw the Dave Chappelle footage of him being tackled on stage. And the ill thing about it, homie had a knife and a gun. How that happened? Like, we gonna talk about it. We gonna get into all that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know how this dude was able to get a knife and a gun in that establishment and was able to tackle Dave Chappelle. He actually fell and all that. Like, if you see the full footage is on TMZ. I'm gonna put the link in the description and all that. But we gonna talk about it. Peace.
Yo,
what's happening, man? Do me a favor, state your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean, my brother. They playing real dirty on YouTube. Yeah.
My name is Young Deacon, right? I'm calling from Maryland. And hey, Reck, I be watching your stuff every day, bro. You need to listen to my music, man. I got some of the best music out here.
All right, just lock in with me.
You pinned me. You pinned me on one of your jumps. On one of your comments, you pinned my music.
Oh, okay. Man, listen, I'll be just trying to show love to everybody. But look, if you really want to lock in with MRecktv submissions at gmail.com. And we got a nice, promo campaign for you. We get it right. So look, let's talk about what's going on right now. Talk to me, man. What's your assessment?
You talking about the Dave Chappelle thing?
Yeah, man. We all know it's a distraction, but
man,
I'm trying to understand.
We know it's a distraction, right?
Yeah, King. Yeah.
We know it's a distraction, right? Because this is that whole little narrative that they pushing up, that agenda that they pushing. Mm-hmm. But it might be a distraction, it might not, because Dave a real one. We gotta protect Dave. He the only one speaking for us. You get what I'm talking about?
Facts.
There's a lot of people who will speak on this topic and they choose not to because they scared.
Definitely.
You got Lil Baby with that song. Bigger Picture. What he say in that song? I could speak about it, but he was scared.
Mm-hmm.
And my music, Reck, I got 245 songs. I got some songs that's gangster, but like 220 of them songs positive, man. I'm trying to
look, like I told you. Look, like I told you, homie, you got to invest in yourself. And
big fact. Hey, look, I got with United Masters. I get all my publishing, all my royalties.
Okay, but let's speak on this. Let's speak on all this behind the scenes. We want to keep it on topic for all the people just coming in. So look, I'm gonna take some more calls. Hit me up, MRecktv submissions at gmail.com.
Hey, it's some stuff I really gotta talk to you about. You and Mother. Hey, Mother be tapped in. I be tapped into y'all, bro. Like, we can get some money too, Reck.
No doubt. We gonna build, homie. Salute. Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. What's happening? What's going on with your phone, family? Salute. Hello?
Yeah, man, I'm not even going to lie, man. My phone is messed up, and I'm listening to you, too.
Okay, now it's all good. Just make sure it's muted, man. So talk to me, man. What's your assessment on the situation? We all know Dave Chappelle is a real one. And
yeah, he's a real one, man. I was shocked that happened to him.
But this is my thing, though. How did the dude get that close to him? And then also he came in there with a knife and a gun, allegedly. That's what they said. I'm trying to understand this.
Crazy.
Well, all the security, bodyguards, and all that, and everything that's been going on with fans and hecklers rushing the stage, you would think they on point, ready for like stuff like this. You know what I mean? They taking extra precautions and all that.
I mean, to keep it 100, I just found out this morning that I seen your thing pop up as like my notification. That's the most craziest part. But then when I seen them tackle him, I ain't even gonna lie, they did him dirty, as they should, though. They did him dirty.
They did him filthy.
They did him filthy. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But you know that Dave Chappelle a real one. You know what I mean? I was just talking with some dude earlier. He's like, yo, that's crazy. know what I mean? And then I seen the dude arm broke like that. Yeah, you feel me? I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. His arm is like twisted, broke, his face messed up, all that.
Yeah, I got the picture on the screen. You see his arm like twisted to the is in a whole nother direction. Like like his elbow's supposed to be behind his arm. His elbow, that's the first thing you see. It's crazy. It's crazy.
They fixed him nice. But you know the craziest thing when Chris Rock went on the stage and said, was that Will Smith? Chris Rock, you don't got nothing to be talking about. Man.
Crazy.
I ain't even gonna lie, but Chris Rock don't got nothing to say about nothing. You heard till he handled that situation. That's how I look at it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it from like the hood perspective. I don't look at it like everybody canceling Will Smith. I don't think nobody should cancel Will Smith, but you know that's another topic.
No doubt, King, man.
You know
but I appreciate you tapping in, my brother. Thanks for calling, man.
Always, my brother, man.
All right. Peace. Salute. Yeah, we talking about it. I'm gonna get into all the stuff that they trying to distract you from too, but I want to get the callers, you know, to give their assessment on the situation right away. So call me up, 310-598-2974. Hold on, let me get back to the people that called already. Let me see what you're talking about in the chat room, man. Because when I was on this thing early, be honest with you. I saw this thing probably like about 6 something in the morning. And, you know, I was going to go live probably like 7, but I was like, I got a few things I got to do. But I definitely wanted to tap in with y'all, the Rec Mob, and see what y'all talking about. Damn, somebody said that's what he get. Wow. So are you saying that's what? Hold on. Peace.
What's going on, M.Reck?
What's going on? Hello?
What's up, buddy?
Yo.
Talking about the topic about the David Chappelle.
Yeah, do me a favor. Take me off speaker, fam. And mute everything in your backdrop, because I can hear everything.
Take you off speaker? Well, I got you on my headphone.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, let's
cool?
Yeah, let's speak on it. Let's get it.
Man, something like this, man, happen all the time, man. Well, not all the time, but you know what I'm saying? You got to expect that, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no good security in the world no more. You know, you got to break it down to the rappers. You know what I'm saying? You got to break it down to any celebrity, you know what I'm saying? You know, like Young Dolph, even though this ain't the situation, he got knocked off. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Ain't no security. You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle been doing this for years. You know what I'm saying? These guys get paid real good. You know what I'm saying, to watch the man. And how did they let that happen just straight off the bat like that, man? You know what I'm saying? He do his job and get tackled live. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
crazy.
Where's the bodyguards at?
Yo, he got tackled. Like, you know, see, the short clip that's out there, that's nothing compared to the full video. If you see the full video, you see the dude actually, look, the dude had time to get up on the stage, because I guess the stage, you know, it had a little height. So he had to climb. So you see all this in real time. Right?
Right.
And then it's like, so where is the security, the bodyguards? Like, where's they focus at? Because that's their job.
Right. So is it a setup that they pay somebody? You know what I'm saying? Is it just something that, you know, that didn't supposed to happen? But I'm just saying, you know, you got to start looking at how everything is set up sometimes, man.
No doubt, family. Salute, man. I'm going to take the next call, man, because they calling up crazy. I appreciate you, though. All right?
Already.
All right, salute. Yeah. Hit up the super chat, y'all, Cash App and all that. Let's get to it. Man, look, if y'all see the full video, and I think TMZ put it up like maybe an hour ago, like it's a crispy full video. You'll see the dude climbing on the stage. And he got ample time to climb the stage and to get at Dave Chappelle. And mind you, it took him a minute after he was tackled to get to the dude. So, you know, it's crazy, man. Hold on. Let me play these voicemails and all that too. Hold on. My bad.
Hello.
Peace.
Hey, peace and Reck. How you doing?
What's going on? You call, right?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, my brother? State your name, where you calling from, man, and keep it clean. Let's get it.
Robert. I'm from Baltimore. I just wanted to say this. At the end of the day, that whole Hollywood, that circle, is run by, I want to offend them, it's run by fruity people. All of Hollywood. And that's something that I understood. I never really got in that circle. That's their yard. But what Chappelle's going to have to do at the end of the day, he's going to have to apologize. Because I believe that they said that. They sent that guy up there to get help. Just a warning. For wherever we ready to take you out, we can take you out. You know, he's going to have to, if he just apologize what he said on his specials about me, because this is a different generation. We had tougher skin back then growing up, but today, you really got to be careful what you say. Because people take things different. Let me. If he just apologize.
Hold on, fam. I don't know what happened to your phone. Your phone just got real spooky, man. It was.
Okay.
Deep.
Yeah,
I'm
on hold on, give me a second. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah, but it's like I said, it's just like this. Well, like I have two different perspectives of it. The other one I ain't really gonna speak on because it kind of ties in what the Earth was talking about. But my first perspective, or like I said, is just the people's sensitivity. This is a different generation, different time. It wasn't back then when we was growing up where we had tough skin. We used to crack the show all the time, and especially like I said, with LGBTQ, this community, they're just real sensitive. You really gotta be careful what you say. And I think at the end of the day, if he just apologized, they'll go away. Because now this is the part of the game where it gets dangerous for him.
Well, look,
like that was
Dave Chappelle. He's still with the ish. He's still with the He said, "Yo, that was a trans man." If you saw,
yeah.
Listen, Dave is standing on what he's standing on. I respect it. And like I said earlier, Dave Chappelle is a real one, man. I done seen him in Brooklyn a few times. You know what I mean? Just out there. You know what I mean? So he's definitely a real one. You know, and yeah, he definitely got to fight. You know what I mean? Those people, they be really offended. But fam, I appreciate you calling, man. I gotta take the next call. Salute. Peace. Mute your audio.
Yo.
Mute your audio. Mute your audio. Mute your audio.
This me again, Reck. I'm calling back. I got something else to say, man. For real.
Okay.
If it wasn't for people like Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor, Bernie Mac, man, like the GOATs, man, the legends, bro, like where would we be at? You know, like what would society really be? Like we gotta protect these people. Cause we spending our money at the end of the day. Like
Facts.
we buying these tickets. We filling these seats. It's up to us to protect these people. If we don't protect Dave Chappelle, who else we gonna have to fight for us and stand up for us?
Facts. Well, I appreciate you calling back, King.
Say it again.
I said I appreciate you calling back, man. Salute.
I was literally just on the line with you. I called from the other number. This is
I
me
got
from
you.
the DMV, bro. I'm messing with you, Reck. I'm messing with you hard. And I like that movie. A lot of people ain't even seen your movie, bro.
Salute, man. I appreciate you. All right?
Already, man.
Please.
Hey, we gonna build. We gonna work.
No doubt. Salute.
All right.
Yeah, let me get back to all these other callers, man. Hold on a second. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah. You called?
Yeah, I just got on the phone with you again.
Oh, damn. You called?
I'm talking to you, man. You
Nah.
might as well just go ahead and
I gotta get to everybody else, man. I'm just, you know what I mean?
Nah, you good, big brother. You good, big brother.
I appreciate it. Pardon self, homie. All right.
You doing your job, man. We need
Salute.
a lot more people like you. You heard me?
No doubt, King. I'm just trying to get back to everybody, and sometimes people call from different numbers and all that. Pardon self, y'all. Well, let me just say this. So after it happened and all that, right? Dave Chappelle was like, he joked about it. He said, that was a trans man, right? And then right after that, Chris Rock comes on stage and says, was that Will Smith? He clowns Will Smith, take shots. Where my sound effects at? We gotta definitely You know, and I'm not trying to play none of that audio because I don't own that content. I wish I can, but you know, Hollywood, they be really playing dirty, you know, when you trying to rebroadcast they content. That's why I'm just rocking out with the picture and all that, and I'm you know, I'm giving y'all my dialogue. But hold on a second. Let's see what y'all talking about in the chat room, man. Let me call my brother Maybach Mel real quick. The homie Mel probably at work. Oh.
What's good, brother? What's good, man?
What's happening, Mel?
Ain't nothing much, man. Chilling. It was funny. I was just talking to somebody from out there too just now. I was like, "Yo, M.Reck's on my other line." They're like, "Yo, all right, well, holler back at me."
No doubt.
What's good, brother?
Ain't nothing, man. You know, I want to say this, man. I appreciate you. You be sending a lot of content to my IG, and appreciate you tapping in and all that. Like I said, we gonna work, but for the most part, I'm gonna keep your voice heard on my platform for right now. We gonna get to everything else later. You know what I mean? Talk to me, man. What's your assessment on this Dave Chappelle? You know, getting tackled on stage and all that.
Like I have a few. Well, I've been to the Wilbur Theater out here in Boston. That's downtown, right? A lot of the comics come here. Like Chris Rock, after he got slapped, he performed out here for 3 days. And what I noticed is, well, I don't know where he was doing that stand up, but in Boston, they actually had Boston police inside the Wilbur Theater because there was one person who was heckling Chris Rock at that performance, like, you know, following that weekend, you know, the slap around the world, whatever they labeled it. So long story short, that heckler got taken out. I don't know if he got arrested, but I know Boston PD was inside the building and they took him out. These places should have security, you know, a staff security, and also they should have paid police officers detailing, you know, that night to make, you know, the stars or whoever's performing. If I don't know if there was other comedians on the bill, but there's no way that guy should have been able to get on that stage. It happens at concerts too.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It happens at concerts as well too. When rappers are performing, you'll have, you know, one or two crazy fans that jump on stage, but for the most part, there's still staff security. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I went to the Source Awards a long time ago in Miami, and they had regular security, and then some artists rolled around with their security, and there was police officers outside the venue. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So they should have been security and police out, like, you know, standing near the stage and looking out at the crowd to make sure no hecklers or no, you know, crazy fans get on there. And so a caller just said something too that resonate with me. And I always think deeper than what these things, you know, present to be. You know, it could be those people too. You know what I'm saying? Because of the comments that he made about the rainbow community. You know what I'm saying? And how they try to ban him and take that stand up that he did for Netflix. They try to take that off, but Netflix stood behind him, you know, because they know that's making them money. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shouldn't have never happened, though. That shouldn't have never happened. And this is going to be a lesson learned. Now, when these comedians get booked for these stand-ups, they might put that in the contract. I want security near the stage.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They always say it takes one tragic event to happen, and then that's when the rules and policies get set in place. You get what I'm saying? So
definitely. But think about this, right? Homie tackled him, and he had a knife and a gun on him. So that means he could have stabbed him, shot him, because it was a ample time for him to do that before he got touched.
Correct. And I want to say, too, I think I'm not too sure. When I saw Cat Williams at the Wilbur Theater, I think we got patted down. This was years ago. I'm thinking we got patted down at the door. I'm not too sure You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Because usually at these shows, it's kind of like grown folks. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, it ain't like I'm not saying nobody in their 20s is not there, but, you know, I'm saying majority of the people in the crowd is like, you know, 35 and up. So nobody's really going there to act wild. They going there to, you know, see a show and enjoy the show. But I don't know how he got in with those 2 weapons on him. That's crazy.
Crazy. That's nuts. You know, Dave Chappelle could have been a body. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like,
then that would have been that, you know, that would have been a major lawsuit for the family.
Man, listen. Protect Dave Chappelle by all costs, like Jamie Foxx said, and everybody that's calling up, even yourself. You know what I mean? We gotta protect Dave Chappelle. He definitely one of the real ones, and you know that community. You know the time they on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know the time they on, and they want revenge. And I would say this: Dave got his revenge back. He said, "Yo, that was a trans man." Clowned him. And then Chris Rock got his revenge on Will Smith. You know what I mean? So if you peep everything that transpired, you know, you gotta assess it differently. Like I'm looking at it from so many different angles, so many different perspectives. You know?
Facts. We have to. We listen, logically, I can't say basic common sense because everybody don't have basic common sense, but we all are conscious because we all have a pineal gland. You know what I'm saying? We all have that third eye that makes us conscious automatically. You know what I'm saying? Genetically wise. But people got to think logically. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever something's presented to you, you got to look at it deeper than what it seems to you. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. People just probably, oh yeah, it's just they don't try to connect the dots is what I'm basically trying to say. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not simple as 1, 2, 3 and ABC. It's deeper than what it is. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a person who got paid to do something. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he didn't do it. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Nah, somebody definitely sent him. If he tackled Dave and he had a knife and gun on him and you got through the metal detectors or security, like it had to be some type of process. Whereas, you know, because you gotta think Dave Chappelle, that's not like no up and coming comedian. That's a GOAT. That's a legend. You understand what I'm saying?
He's worth millions, dog. He's worth millions.
He definitely worth 100 M's. If they was,
I think he's well over that. Even though he didn't take that money that they was offering him. And this is another thing that people don't understand. When people's like, "Oh man, what was he thinking? He must have really was smoking crack." No, the whole part of him not taking that money from Comedy Central is because he was going to lose everything. The name of the show wasn't going to belong to him, and he wasn't going to get a percentage. The writing, every script, every episode that you watch, he was hands-on as far as writing the skits. They was going to control him. Remember, I touched up on this about Martin. Martin even said it in the interview where that's why the Martin show keep getting sold to different stations. Is because he doesn't own the right. It's the same thing with 50. 50, that's why 50 gets mad at Stars. He doesn't own the rights to that. Now, go ahead, bro.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. You know?
Yeah. Matter of fact, and I said this on a live where we talked about it, and it's similar. What's her name? Jessica Simpson or Nicole Simpson, whatever, the singer, the white girl. Yo, she just bought her name. She didn't even own her own name. And I'm learning this actually too. And I'm gonna send you the footage behind the scenes on IG to where we don't own our name. Once our name goes on a birth certificate, the government owns it. And once our parent signs that birth certificate, our names do not belong to us, bro. It doesn't belong to us. And Kwame Brown even said something like that on a live chat as well too. He was talking about some athlete that bought his name and he trademarked his name. You know what I'm saying? So nobody, no entity or nobody can use his name. And if they do, he can take them to court and all this other stuff. And people need to start waking up, man. And people really need to start waking up and stop paying attention to the nonsense and really see what's going on in the real world.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Because there's a lot of things happening. You know what I'm saying? And it's a plan. Everything was already written, like Nas says. Everything is written. Everything's a playbook. You know what I'm saying? To take the melanated people down. It ain't no conspiracy. I hate when we start talking a certain way and people just automatically, you're a conspiracy theorist. Do you even know where the word come from? When you ask some people, they're like, no.
It comes from the CIA. They made up that word.
Correct. They made up that word to stray people away from the truth. And it's sad. A caller said this, and it's sad. These days that we living in, you know, you and I, we're probably around the same age. You might be, you know, got me by a few years or whatever have you. But back in the days, real was real. Now in this time that we're living in, the real is fake and the fake is real. Lies is the truth and the truth is lies. It's funny. And somebody said it too earlier, and it hit me real quick, because he said we're living in times where, you know, these comedians could say some real life stuff and attack certain communities, make jokes on the Asian community. Nobody took it personal back in the days. Now, all of a sudden, you can't talk about this group, you can't talk about that group, but yet we're still the laughing stock out of everybody's jokes at the end of the day. So what's up with us? So we could be the laughing stock for everybody's jokes, but we can't make jokes about the Asians. We can't make jokes about the Decepticons and the Transformers. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Yo, for real, bro. For real.
Nah,
that's for real,
that's right on point. You know what I mean? Everything you saying and all that. But you know, it's another distraction. Well, it's many distractions that's going on. Correct. But they distracted us with the whole Johnny Depp and what's her name? Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even tap into that. I don't even know what's going on. What is he on trial for? Like, truthfully, like, because the way they publicizing it, you would think it's the OJ trial again. You know what I'm saying? Correct. The way they publicizing it. You know what I mean? Like, is it a divorce? Like, what the hell is going on? What they on trial for?
Well, I seen that, but I didn't even pay attention to it. But I you know, we got to be careful what, you know, certain words we use on this platform.
Facts.
I think it's deeper than what they talking about, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on. And I'll just say one name: Disney. Got a lot of stuff that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the producers, directors was doing some funny stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you know, now it's catching up to people. You get what I'm saying? Now it's catching up. You know how it is. When they done with you, when these people are done with you, the smear campaign starts off. You get what I'm saying? You know, if you don't sign that contract, you don't renew the contract, you don't do, you know, you don't go through that left door or the right door that Nori talks about. Oh, you're like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So you want to do it on your own? Oh, okay. We'll see. We'll see if you can make it out here in these streets. And then that's when the stories pop up and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna look into that. But I seen it, but I didn't. You know, Johnny Depp, man, he ain't nobody that I'm like, you know, paying attention to or even watching and nothing like that. That man's been acting since I don't know when. You know what I mean? I'm a grown man, and I remember him acting when I was a teenager. So I think they probably just done with him. So now they bringing up stuff on him. You know, there's going to be some other people getting exposed too as well, you know, so that's going to be coming. That's going to be great content for your platform. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
For real. Everything is content now, man.
Now, everything is content.
Everything is content.
Now, check this out, though. While we building, I know you heard about all the food processing plants that been getting burned down. Like, it's like... Correct. It's not a coincidence. It's 18. 18.
Yeah, that's not no, like Cameron would say, it's not a coinky dink. Nah, it's not. Nah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? You know, we could talk behind the scenes, but you know what's going on.
We know what's going on.
And I know why. Listen, it's the same thing when they put up those the towers, the 5G towers in certain cities. They was burning those down because people knew what it was doing to the people. You know, the radiation, all the whoop-de-woo, all this other stuff. So people was burning those things down around the world. So I feel like they know what's going on with the food. So they doing damage to where the foods are coming from. Like you said, that's not a coincidence that 18. Now, maybe 1, 2, 3, I'll give you that. But it can't be. And I think the numbers is more than that, actually. I think it's more than what they reporting out there.
Of course. And
you seen the stuff I sent you, right? With the foods, right? You seen some of the stuff, you looked at it, right?
You talking about with the food shortage and all that, and or you just talking about with the meat?
What they telling us? Okay, what they telling us is like, I'm selling your product, I put your name on it, but it's really not your product. You get what I'm saying? So they telling you it's this, but it's really not that animal. It's another animal that people are, you know what I'm saying, eating and stuff like
Hold
that.
on, I didn't see that one. Matter of
You
fact,
didn't?
nah, I gotta go on my DM. Is that when did you send that? When you sent that?
Probably I think maybe a month ago.
A month
If
ago?
not-
All
if I'm
right,
not
I'm gonna have to
mistaken.
double
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then. I'm gonna have to double back.
If I got it saved, I'll resend it to you again.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
definitely
saying?
send
If
me
I
that.
because a lot of them I be saving, and some of them I just don't save. I be seeing it, I watch it, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta send this to M.Reck. I gotta send this to, you know what I'm saying? I do like a group forwarding text, you know what I'm saying, and send it to like mad people, just so they can be hip and see what's going on. But yeah,
No
you know what I
doubt,
mean?
King.
A plant was talking about we're not really getting what we, you know, the animal that they say. And I've been hearing that chicken shortage for like more than 5 years now.
Facts.
But my homeboy said he went to a restaurant and there was a group of them and they ordered like 50 wings. And he was like, if there's a shortage, how are we getting wings right now?
Mm-hmm. Nah, but also you sent me the FDA. Remember, they co-signed the cloning. You know what I'm saying? Like,
correct.
Yeah, so you know it's man, it's on Front Street. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so basically, you know, ain't no way in hell we able to eat all this chicken. And because you gotta think, man, they not the livestock is not reproducing like that.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not. I
You
heard
know?
somebody that I know has not a farm, but they have, you know, a few couple of livestock, and they said like, you know, a chicken may give them like 3-4 eggs. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Wow.
Not even like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, when you genetically modify it, you know what I'm saying? It's going to give you more than that automatically. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So a lot of it we already know is GMO. It's created in a lab. You know what I'm saying? The Chinese, I remember seeing the Asians years ago creating fake food. You know how we see these commercials, like BK commercials, you know, the Golden Arches commercials and all of that? The food that we actually seeing, that's why when you go and order the food and you purchase it and you're like, yo, it doesn't look like how I seen it on the commercial. That's because it's not real. What we saw in the commercial is fake. That's why it's dressed up real nice. It looks all extra juicy and everything. That's not real. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of this stuff, like, listen, I could tell you something that's going on with ground beef. I've been stopped eating ground beef, bro. Like, like for a minute, people been sending it to labs and having it tested, and it's coming back with some, it ain't coming for, it's not a cow. Just put it like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All of these stories is out there, but you already know mainstream news ain't putting that out there. They don't want us to know. Yeah, they don't want us to know about that, bro. But it's all out there. Like I said, if I have them, I will try. You know, I'll send them to you. If I don't have them, I'll try to find them and send them back to you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I'm gonna pull up some clips and pictures of what's going on and what they trying to distract the people from. You know what I mean? So
correct.
Man, I appreciate building with you, my brother. Salute, Maybach Mel. Love is love. I'm gonna call my brother Talib. That's my guy too. You know what I mean?
All right. You already know, bro. Stay vigilant out here, man, and move militant.
All day, my brother. Salute, King.
All right, salute to you too.
All right. Oh, Talib. Okay. That's my brother right there. You already know, Talib. I need you to call up and you can build on this and then build on the whole trans surfing thing. You heard? Matter of fact, let me call your line. I'm about to call. That's crazy. I didn't even know you was in the room. I'm about to call Talib right now. Grand Rising, King. What's happening?
All things and everything, brother.
Yes,
it's
sir.
A wonderful, beautiful day.
Yes, sir.
I'm just looking at all the miracles that are happening right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had text you earlier. You probably didn't get it because I know you out there on the West Coast, so it's 3 hours behind.
Yeah, I was in meditation when you hit me up.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. We here now, my brother. But look, let's touch on what's going on and let's get into the whole trans surfing and all that.
Oh, okay. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Dave Chappelle got attacked on stage doing a comedy show, and the attacker allegedly had a knife and a gun on him as well.
Okay, what state was he in?
I don't even know the state. Let me look this up. I don't even know the state. But regardless of what, that's Dave Chappelle. Come on.
I'm just saying, if he was at like Texas or the Midwest or something like that, those people out there, they carry guns and knives on them on regularly.
No, but he's at a establishment.
They carry guns and knives on them regularly. Even in Texas, they tell you at the grocery stores, do not bring your gun inside the store.
Yeah. Now hold on.
There's signs everywhere like that, just like commonly. I live in Vegas, and the grandmothers walk around out here with the heat on them.
Hold on. I'm about to
Everybody
tell you right
got
now.
guns on the West Coast.
About to tell you right now. This is, hold on. I think this is, Hollywood Bowl. So that's L.A.
Oh, yeah, there ain't supposed to be no guns in there. How'd they get in there with a gun?
This is what I'm saying. So.
Oh, then they knew somebody. I used to live in L.A. You know, I used to work the scene. I used to be a bouncer. I used to do the security over at the Standard that is closed now. They're going to be doing a documentary on that place. I'm sure I'll be in it. And, yeah, I used to, do all of that stuff. You have people out there, that guy knew somebody. He probably went to the venue quite frequently. You see what I'm saying? So certain people that know people, you know how that goes. They can get in with whatever they want, you know?
He got in with a knife and a gun.
Yeah, well, Roddy Piper used to carry a blade on his waist all the time. I mean, knives and guns. We at a point where everybody's walking around with something at this point.
That's a fact, King.
But and then LA is crazy. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but they had crime waves going on there because they was trying to prove points about, hey, this system isn't working. California needs its own. California's been trying to be a sovereign state now for the last 15, almost 20 years.
Mm-hmm. Crazy, yo.
And I think it's about time somebody went after Dave Chappelle anyway, because he makes a lot of political statements, and you just know when you start playing in that political arena, you're gonna offend people. Because as I was trying to put you on to before, and maybe we never discussed it with the audience, but I would suggest that everybody go look up trans surfing.
There you go.
You start realizing that this is not real. The other brother that was speaking, I was listening. He had a lot of good points, and he sounded a lot like I used to sound. Oh, this, that, and the third. But the world, it's not real. This is all frequency. Your world is not happening to you. The world is coming from you. Your inner dialogue, your feelings, thoughts, and imagination is creating what you're calling your objective reality. These people know that. They know it very well. So what do? They make sure they throw information at us to create realities that perpetuate what they want to be.
Facts.
That's a fact. Now, he mentioned, they're not going to tell us about that on the news, but that's because he just doesn't watch the news. They have told you about the chickens. As a matter of fact, they just put out a thing about bird flu, right?
Mm-hmm.
They tell you you only know about the things you're talking about because they're telling you it. And once they tell you it, what ends up happening is you in your mind create a story. You start saying, oh, yeah, and this is how the world is. And the next thing you know, it starts reflecting in your external screen of space. It's not real. The whole world is frequencies. Everything is made up of the same stuff as everything else. All of that is an illusion to keep. They got the biggest distraction going on for us right now. Why? Because the frequency of the universe, the key, the very vibration of the universe is changing. Some call it the age of Aquarius. I don't really care about all the names. The reality of it is that the conscious field, right, is rising. It's rising. And they need to dictate the direction in which your consciousness is going, right? And what I wanted to say more than anything, especially with the brother that was speaking before, he's very intelligent. He has a lot of good information, but it's just information. It doesn't serve you because you're always right. And I say out there, to everybody in the audience, please remember this. Please do your own homework. You are always right. If you was to tell me you was wrong, and then sometimes in life you made mistakes, I would say to you, aren't you right about that? You're always right. So the question becomes, what do you want to be right about? Do you want to be right that this world is messed up? Is that what you want to be right about? Or do you want to be right about that the world is a beautiful place and that we are coming together and that we are elevating and that things in all of this has changed for our benefit? What do you want to be right about? Do you want to be right about the Illuminati? Do you want to be right about the government? Do you really want to be right about that? Because you're always right. That's why they need us collectively to watch Johnny Depp and all of these other things going on TV and bring in this confusion. They don't even tell you about the C word anymore. I mean, did we just forget about that?
Word.
Well, it's not in your psyche. Now, when you were thinking about it, it was all around you. Now that they got you thinking about something else, look, it's not even in your world.
Facts.
I would tell people to wake up, but there is no such thing. You are conscious energy. You are a conscious being having a physical experience. It's not the other way around. You see? And as long as people are going to continue to perpetuate the stories that they want, instead of us creating our, remember, the whole world's a story. You can't go back in time and show me nothing. You can give me a stone and say, this stone was from Egypt 2,000 years ago. But that stone is standing in front of us right now. You can't go back 2,000 years ago and show me anything. You only have now. And everything that came before now, okay, everything that happened already, that's just a memory to you. That's a story that you tell yourself to justify where you are today. But guess what? It's a story. And we are the writers of stories. We are the creators of stories. We can rewrite the story at any point we decide. Take back the only thing, they never took your power. They can't take your power because your power is the ability to choose what you want to be. That is your power. So they never took our power. They acquiesced our power to create the reality for them that they want to live in. But we're using our power for them. They haven't taken it and used it against us. It's time that we wake up. This is not real. It's not real. I challenge anyone to use any type. If you don't believe it, I take everyone in this audience I know has had somebody or somebody dealing with in which they have a negative experience, and they might have to deal with them again. Everyone argues in their mind when you are dealing with someone you do not necessarily like or want to deal with. We have arguments in our heads before we even see those people. And then we have those real arguments. I can test that you do this. Stop arguing in your head. Create the version of the person you want to deal with in your mind. Resonate with it. When you say resonate, that means when you think of it, it should make you feel good. Resonating means feeling, emotion, energy in motion. Start there. And watch what happens. Watch what happens. The people that you have problems with will begin to not have problems with you. And once that happens, you'll begin to see, wait a minute, if I did that, then what else am I doing? Stop listening to people. You will never solve a problem by focusing on the problem. You must find solutions. So everyone that likes to talk about the problem and make themselves seem super smart talking about a problem, it only does amplify the problem. It is time for us to learn the one thing that they know that they use against us that we do not know. That is our mind. All of these people get on here, and I listen quite frequently. They can tell you history. They can spit to you 25 different books and read them, the pages verbatim off of their mind. But they don't have one solution. They have no solution. You will never have a solution focusing on a problem. You must begin to look at solutions, no matter how ridiculous. The moment you stop focusing on the problem and start focusing on how the problem can be resolved, that's when you get to the next step. So let's stop focusing on problems. Let's start finding answers. One of the answers is learn how your mind works. And before I go, I'll leave you with this one piece of, everybody could look this up. Because I'm going to give you a piece of information you can use right now. Okay? About the mind. The subconscious is creating your world. That's science. Go look it up. The subconscious does not understand no, don't, can't, couldn't, shouldn't, wouldn't. It doesn't understand though. So when you say to yourself, I'm not going to do that anymore, all your subconscious hears, I'm going to do that more. So if you ever wonder why you said, I'm going to quit doing this, I'm going to quit doing that, and all of a sudden you just wanted more of it, or the world just started presenting itself in a way that, well, I picked a bad time to stop doing that. That's because the way you're talking to yourself. It doesn't understand, no. Practice speaking to yourself in the now. You want to lose weight? I am now losing weight. I am now smaller than I was before. With every breath I take, I am now losing weight. With every breath I take, money is flowing to me. Right? Another way you can trick your subconscious is if you have a problem believing, because we don't feel we deserve anything, and that's your problem. If you don't have what you want, it's because you don't believe you deserve it. Start there. Start with self-love. Love yourself. You're never going to get anything you want in this world if you don't believe you deserve it. And I'm going to leave you on that, Reck.
Real quick, Talib, I appreciate you tapping in, man. You always dropping gems. Go into the trans-surfing a little bit. You don't have to go too deep. Just
Trans-surfing is the reality that every possible outcome already exists. There are infinite numbers of you. There's an infinite number of outcomes. There's an infinite numbers of this reality itself as a collective. Trans-surfing shows that we're constantly shifting through these realities, and they're called sectors. And we're shifting reality all the time, every day. And the things in our sector, they don't change very much until we move beyond a sector. So by extending out, that's when you'll start really seeing things change, like people, things around you. But initially, as we're transferred right now, we are being transferred in a direction of war. We're being transferred in the direction of limitations and government control, right? And in this transurfing, there's something called pendulums. Pendulums are information structures formed by collective thought. So an example of a pendulum would be sports, religion, government. These are structures, pendulums, that were created by collective thought, people getting together and believing in something. This thing is information structure with enough thought energy behind it, takes on a life of its own. It becomes its own entity. And its only purpose is to bring and gravitate as many people to it as it can and take as much energy as it can. And there are pendulums all around you. And life is a script. And once you can, if anyone wants to see, when you first get up in the morning, go stand in front of the mirror, look in front of the mirror, and say, I know that this is the game. And today I will be fully aware of that. And walk out the door and live your life, and you tell me what you see. I can tell you that this is the way out of the matrix, but unless you're willing to do it, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't cost you anything to do it. All you need to do, first of all, is change your language. Start with your language. Look at what you say. Look how little it serves you. Because the things you say is what you start to resonate or have feelings behind. And that's how you shift into different sectors of reality. And as long as you let life happen in front of you and to you, then you are not shifting to where you want to go. You are being pulled by a pendulum. So please look up Transurfing. You can find it on YouTube. You can find the book. You can find the audio. And just do a little delve and start seeing. And just, you might agree with it. You might not. I know, though, for a fact that once you take control of your mind back and you start telling yourself what is and isn't, you're going to see that.
Talib, man, I appreciate you. Let the people know we're going to be giving them a lot of information. Me and this brother, we did some content a few days ago. I'm going to be putting that up. I'm going to be putting that up on MRecktv. I'm going to give you doses of that because there's a lot of information. But me and this brother locked in on not just the information, but other things too. You're going to see us working. So shouts to the homie Talib. And I appreciate you, brother. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you too, man. And to everybody out there, what we're going to do is we'll bring techniques. I would like to share techniques, things you can actually do and try that don't cost you anything. Only things it costs you is to try it, And if you don't like it, then you don't like it. But those who find it useful, then that's how we're going to grow. That's how we're going to be able to create and have the things that we want as a collective. We need to form our own pendulums.
Facts, King. Appreciate you, King, man. I'm going to hit you behind the scenes.
All right, brother.
All right, peace, brother.
Peace.
I'm going to get to all these callers now. Pardon. Make sure you're tuned in when I drop those Talib clips.
Hello.
Peace.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, family? Salute.
Salute. Yeah, I'm new to your subscriber. I'm new about all this. I'm just old country, man. So, I was just going to state my opinion about what's going on.
Okay, yeah, just state your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean. And if you can't take me on speaker, you sound like you far away.
I'm not on. Let me turn my phone off. I'm not on speaker.
Okay, you
hear me now?
Sound better now. Yep.
Okay.
Pound that. Hold on 1 second. Pound that like button, y'all.
Okay.
Get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. We got over 500 people just in the room rocking. We need those likes up, man. We need those likes to match the people in the room. Let's get it, y'all. Go ahead, brother.
All right, yeah, I'm they call me Big Man, but I'm from Morristown, Tennessee, a little small country town. But from what I observed, been on the outside looking in, is that a lot of people want to be spiritual, but at the same time, we harder on each other as brothers than the other man can be possible from where I'm from. And I think that's the first step of any change is amongst each other first. Well, first the man in the mirror.
Of course.
But then secondly, against each other, because there's so much stereotype. If I can't come to your area as a black man, then what does that say in itself?
Mm-hmm.
So, but like the brother that came speaking before I did, I've heard a lot of that, the mind thing, which is true. I believe in Jesus Christ, which he said, we need to, reform our mind, not be conformed to the world. So basically, that's all the same. But far as speaking things in existence, I only believe that our Creator can, bring anything to create anything. He is the Creator. But far as us needing to change our mind, absolutely.
Well, let me say this. See, we come from the Creator, and our mind and our tongue bring things in existence. Like, say, for instance, today, I said I was going to go live. I brought that into existence.
Yes, yes. Yes.
I said it and I did it. I executed that. It's like when you say, okay, I'm not going to go to work today. You say it and then you say, yo, you know what? I'm going to lay right here in this bed and not go to work. So you manifesting everything that you're saying. And it's the same thing with the creator. You know what I mean? It's like if God said, let there be light, and then there was light, he manifested that through his mind and through his speech. And we are
Okay.
and we come from the creator, so we have those same type, I won't even say powers, we have those same type qualities. But
Okay, I see from where you basing that off from, I can understand that.
of course. Let me say this. I think a lot of people get lost in the translation of the Bible and who taught them the Bible. So that's why you have to do let me say this. That's why you got to do your own research. Anything you learn, whether it's biblical, whether it's, religious teachings, you have to soul search as a person to really understand what God is and God is in you. But a lot of people, they was misled through religion. So they don't know, they confused because they feel like, oh, if I do too much manifesting things, whereas that's the creator job, they feel like, oh, that's blasphemy. You are a part of the creator. You know what I mean? The creator.
We are his creation. Yeah. I can agree. But also now, when you say, okay, where I live at, for example, especially for a black man, and anybody that knows anything about, I live in East Tennessee, about 45 minutes from Knoxville. Well, I can wake up, and this is a problem that I see, and I'll be honest with you. I'm 43. There's a lot of lost black men because we do not have the resources that y'all have in these other cities. Where I live, we don't have the resources that Knoxville has. So for me to wake up, because I've done it, when I was in prison, I woke up. You have the best dream that you can have, but where I live, that dream, it doesn't matter. I mean, a lot of people can say you can change your thought all day, but if I don't have my dream to go along with the resources, where you at? Because you can say you can change your mind all day long, but if you don't have that resource to go with it, then you still lost.
Of course.
And that's pretty much where I live. That's how it is. Far as the black man, because I thought about coming up with something to where, because we like the slaves, the way I picture it is, a lot of in the South, a lot of the black folks, when they did depart, they went up north, they went out west, or down to Texas, to where it's a lot of them. You go to West Tennessee, then you start getting more black.
Gotcha.
But where I live, and that's why I tell people we don't have it like y'all. And you're not going to see as much Uncle Tom as you would. I went out West Tennessee when I was locked up, and I was thinking I was set free. To realize I was like, no, they messed up. They thinking ain't right. But then I realized, well, maybe because I dealt with these people and I know how to deal with them better.
Well, let me say this. Now, we in an information age, whereas you can go on the internet and learn anything. And then also, it ain't where you at in terms of where you, geographical. It ain't where you at. It's where you at mentally. It's where
your education.
Yeah, it's where you at mentally. It's where you at mentally. You understand? And you as a person has to educate yourself. You got to educate yourself as much as you can, and you can't go off what somebody else is teaching you. I'm talking about parents. I'm talking about teachers. I'm talking about preachers, whoever. You have to do your own research with everything, and that's like anything that you want to learn. Like, say for instance, you feel like the information we got. You talking about like somebody like myself. I'm in New York City, right? You feel like, what part of the South you from again?
East Tennessee. I live in Morristown, Tennessee.
Tennessee. So you feel like somebody like myself from New York City, I got more access to information than you Than you do?
Well, I got family that's from New York. I got a cousin that's here right now. You know, he's from New York. Like, I haven't never been up there. But one thing that's a fact, when my little cousin came down with the school system, y'all are so more advanced than we are, you know, in education-wise as a whole. I'm talking about even in school. She had to go back because she would, you know, she wanted to move forward. Well, the point is, now we do know that, okay, when you say learn, well, that's only to a person's ability. That's my point with the resources.
Gotcha.
If I know a lot of brothers, and you know, we smart when it comes to the street. You know, I got plenty of common sense. Yeah, I can read and write, but we all know that everybody's on a different pace and level. Well, I was one of those kids, not because of my own troublesome. I got put away as a child when I was 8 years old, so I was in the state, you know, from 8 till I turned 19, off and on. And like I said, not because of trouble. Eventually, you end up learning, becoming part of your environment. Well, but like I say, our resources. You know, a lot of people can say, "Well, you can read and dig," but it's like, where do you start? Especially for a person.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
We don't have that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's no excuse right now. It's 2022. Right. The internet. Yeah, anything you want to learn.
Easier said.
Huh?
That's easier said now. That's what I'm saying. You were exactly right. The information is right there, but this is I'm one in a million in these type of areas that I'm telling you, they are lost black men that it's easy for a person to say that person's lazy. That person might not be doing what I'm doing, but that's only because the other person 9 times out of 10 has already done it.
All right, hold on.
There needs to be some black men to come to help the community, because we don't have a start. Like, I could not tell you, and there's no way no one black man can go to this city and make a voice, because now you're going to be sacrificed, period. You're not even going to get heard. That's just the way things
Well, look, that's why I'm saying people have to soul search and do their own homework. Don't wait for no leaders. You understand?
No, that's what I'm saying. But you do, everybody. I don't care who you are. That's why God places amongst other people. He made us to have people around us. You have to glean from each other. There's no man that says, I mean, yeah, you got a rare case, but I'm saying, I'm speaking for myself. You can do all the homework you want, but it's like this, and you know it. If money don't talk first, then you ain't being heard. So really, it don't matter what idea I have, unless you have the forefront of money. And that's what I'm saying. Everything is slower here. Like you just pull it up.
All right, look. Let me tell you something. You saying everything you saying. You know what you doing? Like
you thinking it's making an excuse.
No. Hold on. What I'm saying is to you, you're manifesting everything that you're saying through your tongue, because you're saying that you don't have access to the information. When you do, you have to stop saying that.
No, I'm saying you can have the access, but a person's only, this is what I'm saying. If I can only read on a 6th grade level, it doesn't matter what you or myself wants to do. That's the only level you can accomplish until, and it might take me a year to get to. Everybody's at different paces, right? Everybody's education is at a different pace. That's what I'm trying to say. We love to want to throw everybody in the same basket, and it's more than one issue. It don't have to be an excuse. Some people need that nudge because they might not be able to read, or they might have a disability in one thing. That's not an excuse. That's
I got you, but it's
and that's what I'm saying. All the information that I could have, what do I'm not looking for, I look at it each day. I'm going to try to help a stranger as best as I can of what I can. That's how I look at life, of what my means is. But I do feel for the kids in my area, obviously, because I know how stuck it ain't I do agree, you could be stuck in a certain mind frame. But now I can wake up every day and tell myself alive something that just says, I've done it. That's my point. Just because you say, not say today's going to be a great day. Well, to me, this is my opinion. That's pseudo. That's not really, things happen in life.
Well,
where everybody's got to grow up to. Things happen.
Let me say this because I don't want to be on this call too long. I got other callers.
I'm sorry about that.
And then you have to understand this. If you believe in something, you can't have no second doubt. If you say today is going to be a great day, I don't care what's going on. If you get a ticket on your car, you still say, you know what? It's still a great day. I got a ticket on my car.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah, when it comes to that, at the day, be thankful no matter how the day is. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing naturally. Yes, but to grow is what I'm looking to try to. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, I just started listening to, I ain't no big YouTube person, and I ran across the channel, and I love it because I hear a lot of truth, but I also hear a lot that, things that I just don't know about, like the Dave Chappelle's and all that. Yeah, I don't care about Hollywood like it. That's just me personally. Any rappers, because that's part of my destruction in life is by listening to them people. At a young age, I was just misguided. So I just really don't entertain to that. But as far as on the knowledge-wise, I hear a lot of truth. But what I would love to see is what about the black people that did not, my granddaddy, my great-great-granddaddy did not run as a slave and didn't leave a plantation pretty much. It's a lot of black lost brothers that still like it, and it's not because they lazy. I know some that's real smart.
Well, look, let's do this. Let's do this. I hear you. And I'm not saying nobody's being lazy, because you can learn at your own pace. But at the same time, it's no more excuses. That's just that. Like, I don't even, like, it's totally different. Before, we couldn't even get into school systems to learn. It wasn't no internet. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that, and that, you can still say that, but like I said, that only boils down. What you know is what you know, and what you don't know will affect you. And that's the whole point. That's why I said the resources. A man can wake up all day with the best thoughts, and that has nothing. He has nothing to do with him being lazy-minded or lazy physically.
Well, look, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna make it easy for you.
Like, there's no
look. I'm gonna make it easy for you, because I don't want to. Like I said, you're a new caller. I'm building with you. We've been rocking for like almost 15 minutes on the line, right?
Okay.
Look up the law of attraction. Look up the law of assumption. Look that up. Study that, right? And I guarantee you, your thinking is going to change. And then you're going to be looking at things from a different perspective and saying, wow, I had more control than I really, knew I had. Same thing with other people. You're going to stop making excuses for yourself and other people, because you got to think, it's whatever you put your time in. If you put your time into studying and learning more about yourself and more so of how powerful the mind is, how powerful the tongue is, man, your life will change drastically. But when you say, oh, you know what, we don't have the resources, or we don't have the access to that information, you make excuses to be stuck in that state.
Misinterpreting each other.
Yeah.
Because what I'm saying is, no, we have the resources. I'm on the phone with you. I wouldn't have been able to contact you if that wasn't the type of, the internet. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I know it sounds a lot easier, and people can look at it how they want, excuses or not. But like I said, pull up where I'm from, and it does make a difference from where you from and who you got to face to get something done. So that's one thing I know factual. And if you know this area, it ain't a matter. That's what I'm trying to say. It is not a matter of how much education and reading I've done. It's a matter of getting past that woman and man that doesn't want to let you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, look, understand this. Don't fight me on this, right? A lot of people I say Maybach Mel, my brother Talib, they was dropping the information about what I'm telling you now. Just assess the information. Don't fight with it. You got to learn. You still in that learning process of not knowing that whatever I perceive in my mind, I can achieve that. You know what I'm saying? You thinking, because you said it off the rip. You said it off the rip. You said that's for the creator, not knowing that you are part of the creator, and the creator gave you those same qualities.
Yeah, now I know we can create, but I understand it was just in how we was looking at the word creation. I was just saying I give.
No, but look, I
to him, but I see what you're saying.
Look, I got to get to another caller. My brother, thanks for calling. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex.
Alex Fanny, from Morristown, Tennessee.
Just learn as much as you can, man. And the internet, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Any book or any information you're trying to assess is on the internet.
Yes.
This is a fact. Everything is on the internet. Anything that you want to know, for the most part, is on the internet. If not, go back to the library. That's all. Do it the old school way.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, though, brother. I guess a lot of my issue, and it would probably take years, is, you know, I'm 43. I've always had a problem with reading. I have speech impediment. You know, I know what words are. I just say them wrong a lot of times, but
Yeah,
that is
I
a
get
lot
it.
of my issue. But guess what? I do have help. Now, one thing about it, I've been reading even when I was locked up. I still try to read, but like for a 100-page book, it's gonna take me a month to get done with it. But at least I do read it.
Nah, stop
You know,
saying
so
that.
just
Stop
being
saying.
honest.
See, that's where you got to stop. You
No, I'm
can't.
saying what I have read, it does take me there.
All right, look.
I
Hear
can't
me
help
out.
what it takes me.
Hear me out. Now you got to say in your mind that 100-page book is going to take me a week instead of saying it's going to take me a month. Try that. And then once you manifest that, watch it happen. Then you're going to get so good at it. Now that 100-page book is going to take you a day if you keep using that practice.
Keep on at it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So on that note, my brother, you have a great day. Thanks for calling. I got to get to these other callers.
I
Appreciate
y'all.
you.
Y'all have a blessed day too.
All right. Have a blessed one. Pardon, y'all. I'm sorry about that, man. Some people call and, you know, you got to be patient with them. Pound that like button, man. You know, I'm here. I'm building with people. I know a lot of people be like, yo, Reck. Peace, my brother Jerron. How you, my brother? Sorry about that, man.
What's up, brother? Peace to the gods and peace to the earth, man.
Peace
Hey,
to the
look,
gods,
man.
peace to the earths, man. Like, did you listen to that last caller?
I listened to him, so I'm not gonna disrespect my brother.
Nah, not at all.
I understand certain things because everybody's been in them situations.
Yes,
But
sir.
right now in time, there is no more excuses.
Facts.
You can manifest anything. You got to put the work in. It's not gonna come to you. You can do anything you want to do. Period. Point blank.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get away from negativity, get around some positive people. But the first thing you got to do, you got to want to change. People don't like change, man. They love their comfort zone. So you got to change, man, and you got to be fearless with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the main thing, I want people to get out of this matrix, man. And the best way to get out of the matrix is cut the TV off. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You got to cut the TV off. Because that's a distraction. The TV is a distraction, point blank, period. Find something productive to do besides the TV. Create your own reality. Do what you want to do. That's what I do. I create my own reality. I do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Facts.
And stop following these what can I call them? Control ops. But that's all who they are.
Mm-hmm.
They all these stuff on TV is control ops to keep you in the matrix. I don't even follow none of that stuff. And the only reason I got on here is because this is my brother Rick. Period. Point blank.
Salute, King.
I'm always,
Appreciate you.
I'm always gonna give Rick his flowers.
Thank you, King.
Because while ago, just now in the last, how long you been? Probably about an hour.
Yeah, like an hour some change.
He just gave you something that was worth billions of dollars. And if you didn't listen and take that to the heart and practice it and perfect it, hey, that's your loss. They just dropped some major, I'm talking about major gems on y'all. Major gems. And we can learn from each other, man.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that.
Hmm?
Each one teach one. I'm still learning. It's a lot that's why when people call up and they, you know, very enlightening, I let them build on my platform because not only they build into the people, I'm learning in the process. I'm still learning. Like, so that's why
I'm still learning too.
Yeah, that's why you can't be closed-minded. So if I'm putting you on to some gems, sometimes you just gotta listen.
listen, man, you can learn every day, every second. You learn something new. I learn something new every day. Every day. And we got to learn from each other, man. And we got to stop. Well, I don't mean nothing. You know how people is. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. Come on. If it makes sense, you need to hear it. Because this year right here, 2022, is your year. You just don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know it. There's a shift right now. I see it. I feel it. And everything. Everybody might not see it, but I see it. And everything I've been wanting to do in this year is manifesting slowly but surely. And I got patience. You know what I'm saying? This is the year, y'all. I'm telling you. You need to manifest this year. This is your year. I'm telling you.
Nah, facts. Hold on 1 second, my brother. Shouts to Peach Entertainment with the super chat. Thank you, Peach. She said he needs to tap into spooky hours and listen to the stories of unbelievable people. Shouts to Peach.
Oh, come on, I already knew about the spooky hours, man. I was here from day one.
Nah, she was talking about the other caller.
Okay.
Yeah, she's talking about the other caller, not you.
That, man.
Yeah.
You need to tap into M.Reck. You want some gems about life, period, and nothing stupid, and you wanna manifest stuff, you wanna just learn stuff. This is the show right here. MRecktv.
Thank you, King. Yo,
The
Jerron.
champ.
Appreciate you, King, man. Thanks for calling. I'm gonna get to all these other callers, man. You know how we do.
Hey, keep doing your thing, brother. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth.
Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. Salute, King.
Salute.
Shouts to my brother Jerron. Shouts to Peach. Let's get it. Support that super chat, Cash App, all that, man. Thank you. Get the likes up too. All right, let me get to all these other callers because we gonna build today. Now you know what? We gonna talk all this Dave Chappelle stuff because I know that's what y'all want to hear. But we always build, but we gonna really build. Hold on.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
All right, let me get to the these other callers. Part self. Call up L Latif.
The service you're attempting to use has been restricted or.
Hold on. Call up L. Pardon me, man. Now you gotta elevate your mind. Let me tell you something. Peace. Peace. Mute your audio. Mute your audio. Mute your audio.
All right. Yeah, what up?
What's going on, fam? Salute. I can't really hear you, fam. You sound like you far away. If you can't talk directly into the mic.
Nah. I'm in the vert D, man. I'm trying to decide, should I take you? Can you hear me better now, bro?
Okay. Let's get it.
Yeah, peace and blessings, brother. You know what I'm saying? Salam, man.
Peace and blessings.
Salam. Let you know I've been following you for years, bro. You know, I'm originally from down south, man. Out of H-Town, the other H-Town, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, but I was raised in Atlanta and Houston too as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the town I'm from is like probably like 30, 45 minutes from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I was going to New Orleans when I was a kid.
But
back to what you were saying, like that's the realest, one of the realest things I've heard on YouTube, man, with somebody trying to educate another brother on how to, you know, get education for his reading and learning and all that type of stuff. And we need more brothers out here doing that, man. So I hope all these listeners out here that's listening to you right now, man, I hope y'all brothers take heed, man, and be an example for these young brothers coming up. Because a lot of people, they don't know that they got a chance or the opportunity, you know, to be something powerful. They don't know that they are already kings and, you know, God of the earth. When I say gods, you know, I'm referring to, you know, as basically, you know, we all, you know what I'm saying, pray to a higher power, but like you said, we have it within ourselves, you know what I'm saying? So we just got to reach one, teach one, man.
That's it.
Educate each other, man, and support the brothers that's really out here that's doing things for our community like MRecktv.
Salute, King. Appreciate
and
you.
I be on the spooky hours and all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
your music be popping too, man. I feel like you need to get back on that microphone and put something out, because they got a lot of trash rappers out here that's getting money, like Takashi and all these dudes. And
no doubt,
we need some of that raw, real New York, you know what I'm saying, feel. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, even though I'm from the South, I grew up on Nas, Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, Group Home, just crazy Guru, M.O.P., DJ Clue. Where I'm from in Texas, we jam DJ Screw,
Got
so,
you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just a music fanatic,
No, I got you. No, I got.
To all of that, man. But, it's a lot of education out here, man. I want to get off topic, man. But, yeah, you definitely need to be dropping some of them gems in the studio, man. Much love and respect for everybody. I pray for all my brothers and sisters out here, for us as human people, you know what I'm saying? Not just no white, black, or Latino thing. We praying for everybody on this channel, man. We don't care where you from, what's your nationality or your colors. We need to come together as people, because we all got to live on this earth together, man, and be an example for each other, man, and try to save as many as we can, man. So with that, man, I support your channel. I salute you, King. I pray, that you continue to do what you do. And, anybody, if this is your first time on this channel, man, you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, because, this is the real deal right here, the raw and the uncut, man.
Thank you, King, man. Appreciate you tapping in. Man. Salute, King. And
definitely, man. Don Treasy, man. 24/7 promotions, man.
No doubt, King, man. Appreciate you. Salute.
All right.
Definitely, I'm always doing music, and I got that joint out with my man M.Reck called They Don't Know, featuring 38 Special and El Camino. Go get that on all streaming platforms, and that's what we do. Peace.
Wreck, it's your voice Fly from Brownsville.
Fly, what's going on, man? I can really hear you. I can't really hear you, homie.
You can't hear me, bro?
There you go. You sound better now. Now.
Yo, tell me my man's arm don't look like a boomerang.
Facts. His arm look like a boomerang.
Yo, his arm look like a right angle, bro.
Yo, you call with the shit. Salute. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes I just need a good laugh. You know how we do it at MRecktv. You gonna get some gems, but you gonna get some motherfucking laughs too. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, bro. I just wanted to tap in with you real quick.
Straight up. Nah, Fly. I appreciate you, King. Shouts to the whole Brownsville.
Later, bro.
All right, peace, bro. Now, over here, man, you gonna get a dose of everything, man. You dig? Let me get back to all these callers. Pound that like button. Let's get the lights up, man. We building over here. Hold on. Let me see.
What's happening?
Peace. Hold on 1 second, fam. Shouts to Gingerbread Man on the super chat, man. Thank you, King. Always supporting. Said protect M.Reck at all costs. Salute M.Reck. I'm always listening. Thanks, King. Appreciate the super chat. So, family, who I got on the line? State your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean. Let's get it.
What's going on, peoples? Forgotten Kings TV on the check-in, man.
From
Baltimore. What's happening?
Got my brother on the line. What's happening? Huh?
What's going on, King?
Rip, what's going on? Talk to me, King.
Man, I wake up, man. You see your boy Chappelle getting spared on stage, man. How did we get here? How this happen, King?
I'm glad you open up this dialogue, because I opened up this dialogue early in the show. King, could you explain to me how somebody get that close to Dave Chappelle to tackle him and have a knife, gun, and did you see the full video on TMZ?
Yeah, I seen the whole clip. Now, was it confirmed that he had a knife and a gun on him, though?
Well,
was it confirmed?
Speculation from the media.
Right. Because that's a lot. Like, why attack with a man if you already got something on you? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But just our first watch saying it, man, it's scary. because just like we've seen that happen before, incidences where people get attacked on stage. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was a couple of people done got, hit up on stage before. So it's not, you know what I'm saying? It could definitely go left at any minute. But with everything going on, it surprises me that these venues don't have no security standing at the stage to prevent it from happening.
I was saying all that early on in this live. I'm like, at this point in 2022, you mean to tell me somebody can get up on Dave Chappelle allegedly with a knife and gun and tackle him? That's where we at? You talking about, this is Dave Chappelle. You talking about a legend. I mean, we all humans at the end of the day, first and foremost, but you talking about somebody that's worth like over 100 M's. That's crazy.
Man, what's crazy is that, was it worth it? Did you see the footage of my man up there on the gurney, man?
Oh man, they did him dusty.
Was it worth it?
Hell no, it wasn't worth it. But then again, think about this though. Think about this. His face is out there, and I'm pretty sure his name gonna be out there.
Right.
They're gonna be paying him for interviews. Trust me. So he might look at it like, yo, this is a come up. My life just changed. The world know who I am. I'm the dude who tackled Dave Chappelle on stage.
He got mangled.
I got mangled. Yeah, now I got mangled. But now he might be live on CNN telling his story for the world.
Damn, don't let it be a lawsuit now.
Come on,
that's coming. That's coming. Yeah.
Well,
what are your thoughts on those that say this is all byproduct of Will Smith's doing at the Oscars? What are your thoughts on that, man?
I'm kind of yay and nay with that. I'm half. Of course, like I'm looking at it like with the Will Smith and Chris Rock situation. That was a win for Hollywood overall, because Hollywood, they still feeling the effects of the whole shutdown. Let's just say that. That P word, they don't let us ride on YouTube with that. So Hollywood is still feeling the effects of the shutdown. So that brought a lot of light back to Hollywood. You see like a lot of films came out in theaters like right after that happened. And you see that was a great look for the Oscars. Like they ratings was in the toilet before that.
Highest ratings in how long? Oh, shit, over 20 plus years.
This is what I'm saying. And then for like a month and like a week later, we back with another comedian getting rushed on stage. So this is a great look for Hollywood because all they gonna do is capitalize. So
yeah, they're gonna capitalize regardless.
So I'm looking at it. Yeah. And then also look at it like this. Those people probably sent that boy. Because Dave Chappelle, the people in that community, you know what I'm saying? What is it? The L? I don't even know the letters, man, because I don't keep up with all that. The alphabet. The people's from
the Rainbow Boy.
Yeah. The people from the Rainbow community. Boy. You dig what I'm saying? From the Fun Boy community.
Nah, I mean, is that giving them too much power, though? Is that giving them too much credit? You know what I mean? Because it didn't really affect Dave. The show continued, right? He made a nice joke at him. And, the event carried on. I mean, shit, are we too spooky about this Rainbow coalition? I don't know what you want to call them now.
Well, how about this, though? Didn't Dave Chappelle say that was a trans man? So he kind of letting you know, okay, I know you sent them. And mind you, they was mad because Dave Chappelle was clowning them. So what he do? He go back in. Okay, just in case you're sent, homie, I got more jokes on y'all for that. I want all the smoke.
Right.
And then Chris Rock got his revenge, so to speak, on Will Smith as well during this whole incident.
Right. Man, it's wild because you go after Chappelle, but you don't go after Netflix.
Come on,
shit,
man.
they the one cutting a check.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? You want to make something happen? Don't you go at Netflix, the platform? You know what I'm saying?
Facts, King.
See how that works. You know who to go at and who not to go at. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, Chappelle is a self-made brand at this point, man. He can pull up at anywhere and sell out the show, the venue, so he understands that. He understands the power in his brand. And I don't even think this is really going to affect Joe at all. The funny thing is, all this shit just happened this morning. I just bought my tickets. He coming here on the 16th or June 19th. I said, ain't that some shit? I just bought the ticket. So, you know, I'll be looking forward to hearing what he got to say about this, boy.
Yo, let me ask you, how much those tickets cost?
I spent about $150 on these tickets.
Okay, now watch.
Just last night.
You just got them last night. Now, what time
right before all this shit happened.
Okay. Now, watch those tickets go up. Because remember, Chris Rock tickets went up to $1,000, I believe, right after that Will Smith situation happened. So now watch those tickets go from $150 to $1,500. Guarantee you.
No, it's about that money, man.
Come on, man.
You know, Chris Rock, he plugged in with the Live Nation, so it's a lot of propaganda behind that over there. You know what I'm saying? For those who may not know, you know, he was on his whole campaign with the I don't know, we can't say it, the donut shop. Let's just say it like that, the donut shop. You know what I'm saying? So it's just funny the irony and the coincidence, the timing of all of this. You know what I'm saying? How things happen. There is no coincidence, like y'all was speaking earlier on the show. You know.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, so you was tapped in earlier.
Oh yeah, come on, man. The best bar was when your man said you got to create your own reality. If that ain't the realest shit I ever heard. You know, because this world right now, everything that they put in front of us is to engage some type of reaction. You know what I mean? And if we are built off or pent up off frustration and emotion, we'll never be able to see shit clearly or think from a logical standpoint. So more events like this can continue to happen, and people just going to continue to sit back and be entertained by it, man. So I was definitely building.
No doubt, King, man. I don't know if you're watching the stream, but make sure you're subscribed to my brother channel, Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. Matter of fact, I gotta put that TV in the chat. I just put Forgotten Kings 2.0. Make sure y'all subscribe to Forgotten Kings TV 2.0 on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. This is my brother Rip. Dope content creator. Great person, man. It's a good dude. Me and him, we got a lot of work we doing as well, too. So make sure you're subscribed to his channel. And we about to do a lot of content, too. So you're going to see MRecktv and Forgotten Kings TV 2.0 really lock in and get y'all a lot of content. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right, what you got on the lineup for the rest of the day, man? What we doing?
Man, we gonna get to work, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was just building with the people, and you know, me and you gonna build on some content. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bet, man. I don't know. Ask the people how they feel about the Wreck and Rip show. I don't know how they feel. You know, put that out there in the universe and see how they feeling about that. You
just put it out there, man. We got the Wreck and Rip show coming. You know what I mean? So that's Forgotten Kings TV 2.0 and MRecktv coming together. So that's my man Rip that you hear on the line from Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. And we got the Wreck and Rip show coming. All right? Make sure y'all tap in on that. So, King, man, I'm going to hit you behind the scenes. I'm going to rock out with these people for another 15, 20 minutes or so. And I'm going to tap in with you.
All right, King. I'm still watching. I'm
still
turning in. I got you.
Salute, King. That's my brother right there. Let's get to it. I got some calls I got to get to. That's my brother Rip from Forgotten Kings TV 2.0 on YouTube. Just subscribe to his channel. Hold on 1 second. Peace. Peace.
M.Reck, this Tatum from Houston.
Tatum, what's happening? Shouts to the whole Houston. Talk to me, Tatum.
Hey, I got something to say from a woman's perspective.
Okay, let's get it.
Chappelle, when that man ran up on Chappelle, and Chappelle kind of got with him. Chappelle was looking pretty damn good. I was like, yeah. So that's, he tried to like knock Chappelle down, but he couldn't. Chappelle tall, he was in that suit. Chappelle got with him and then made himself look good.
Facts. But if you look at the full video, he actually really tackled him. Like he got him down.
Yeah, he did, but because it was unsuspected. But at the same time, if you looking at Chappelle, he still kind of held his ground.
Oh, he definitely did.
He held it looking smooth. Yeah, he held it still looking smooth, and I don't even think that was running across his mind to even try to look smooth. But it came out that way.
Nah, definitely, he held it down. He definitely.
Yeah, he do look like a fanboy too. Because he looked like he had on some bronzer that I might wear. He was kind of.
Matter of fact, he is a fun boy. They got a new picture of homie, and he got like hold on, like some like devil horns going on too. I'm about to bring it up.
Oh,
yeah, I'm about to show y'all. So the fun, those people did send that cat that ran on stage and tackled Dave Chappelle. Hold on, I'm about to bring up the picture right now, real quick, and show y'all. It's deeper than what y'all think.
It's
deeper than what y'all think.
And
Go ahead.
I assume so. I was about to say, what they should do? Because I know earlier you all were speaking about, they're going to have him all over the place. He's going to get paid. No. Everybody should just turn the lights out on him. Don't interview him. Don't do none of that. Only person interviewing him is the jailhouse. But I already know they're not going to do that because it was probably set up. But if they do that, okay, you tackle somebody like that. If you try to assault any of these celebrities and think you're going to get paid off of it, no, you're not. And they'd cut that out if they really want to cut it out.
But look at all the press they giving him. Like they got his pictures, they digging up, I guess, stuff from social media. So you already getting them. They already getting them lit. He lit already. He's super lit. So now all people gonna do is like, okay, let me search on the internet and find this guy, Instagram page or Facebook page or YouTube page. Just like, remember the guy, the subway shooter, like 3 weeks ago. Remember they said he was a YouTuber. His YouTube got lit.
More than a tuber.
Yeah, his YouTube got so lit, YouTube shut the channel down because people went and the news was promoting the channel. They promoted his channel, so he got lit. But I guess YouTube, they didn't want to face the backlash of promoting a shooter or whatever or a terrorist. They labeled him as a terrorist. So they I guess suspended the channel. But watch. Hold on. Let me bring up the picture. Look. Pound that like button, y'all. So look at your screen. You see what's going on?
I can't look at it because I'm on my phone, so I can't.
Okay.
But I run back through it and look at it because I have to get you from earlier because I got to hear what Khalid was talking about.
Shouts to my brother Talib. Yeah. So
and shout out to Peach. I heard Peach is I think she's in the chat.
Facts. Shouts to Peach. She's definitely in the chat. You know what I mean? So look, shouts to my brother Talib. He said in that community, they're gonna call him a hero. Now look, if you look at
for assaulting somebody, so you're a hero.
Look at, I guess this is a picture from his social media page, allegedly. I got this from New York Post. So they got a picture of him, laying on a gurney, and then on the right side they got a picture of him with, like, I guess he used filters and put some devil horns on his head. And then they got a screenshot of him tackling Dave Chappelle. So that's what I'm saying. Look, he's already getting lit. He's already lit. Because they went to his social media and pulled up. And if I'm not mistaken, it looked like the same sweater he got on. So he might have took a IG live video before he did what he did, or it might have been a picture, beforehand, because he looked like the same sweater on. Let me look at let me see.
Because the question was raised, how did he get that and that's true. How did he get that close to be able to even jump on stage like that? Because even if you sitting in the front row, they always have it like a couple of feet back from the stage. So how did he even get past all of that to jump on stage that fast and do that?
I don't even know.
See, when you start looking at stuff and start thinking about it, it doesn't add up.
Facts. But I appreciate you tapping in. I got to get to these other callers.
M.Reck, you should do a show in Houston.
Well, let's do it. Let's bring me to Houston. Bring me to Houston. I'll do the show. Let's do it. You want to talk behind the scenes and work out the business? Let's do it. Why not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me.
So do I just call you back, or you? How?
What you do? Hold on. What's your name? Let me lock you in. In.
Tatum, Tatum.
All right. TATUM. Okay. I got you locked in, Tatum. So I'ma contact you behind the scenes. But if you don't hear from me, leave me a text this evening, and I'll get in contact with you.
Okay.
And we'll make that happen.
All right.
All right. I appreciate you.
No problem.
All right. Peace. Shouts to Tatum. She want to bring M.Reck to Houston. That's how we do it. And we gonna make that happen. We gonna work out the business. We gonna make that happen. All right. So let me get to these other callers, man. Pound that like button. You see the fun boy on the screen? You see what's going on? Look on the right side. You see on the left side, he's handcuffed to the gurney. You know what I'm saying? They put some work on. They put some work on the boy. Like his eye is closed. His nose is busted. Forehead got knots all on it. And yeah, let's get to it. Let me get to these callers. Oh, they touched him up seriously. They did him dusty.
Hello?
Yes, you just called MRecktv?
Yes, I did. Thank you for returning my call.
Not a problem. Thanks for calling. So just state your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean.
This is Theo, and I'm calling from Tennessee. And my comment is that I believe that they had this set up. I believe that the slap between Chris Rock and Will Smith, I think that it was faked. I think it was staged. And I think that this is staged. I think it's sent to embarrass Dave because of what he's saying. And what they need to realize is that everybody doesn't have the same lifestyle, and everybody doesn't agree with what you say. And I think it's wrong to try to tear up someone's livelihood because they don't agree with that lifestyle.
Facts.
And I think he got what he deserved. And yes, he is a fun boy, and he got fun too.
Hold on. We gotta bust some shots. I don't think I bust some shots the whole show. I meant to, but since you came with that work, called him a fun boy, I had to let off the shots. I appreciate you calling, and you make some great points. You're welcome.
Thank you. And look, I am a first-time caller, and I just want you to know that I love you. I love the work you're doing, and thank you so very much.
Thank you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not. If you can.
I am.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. We live. Get the likes up, y'all. Peace. You're now tuned into MRecktv. Who I got on the line?
This is Priest calling from Santa Monica. How you doing?
Priest, what's going on? Shouts to the whole Santa Monica.
Chilling, man. Yeah, no, good to hear from you. Yeah, just watching the show. And this is pretty weird. I woke up to hearing this news. Doesn't surprise me, in light of recent events, going on. This whole crazy. Everything is all crazy nowadays. You know?
Yeah, nah, facts. Facts.
So I was figuring that the guy was probably like, I mean, there's many ways he could have got on stage. He could have been just like an event staffer or something.
Hold on, say that again. I missed that.
I said he could have been an event staff, like someone who works the event. You know, usually you can get volunteers to do that event, or like, you know, production or whatever. They usually hang out until the show is over, and then they clean up afterwards or whatever, or, you know. So that's probably how he got in. Or he could have been a maybe he bought a bunch of tickets and was scalping, and then just got in to see the show or whatever. Or, you know, it could have been anything.
Yeah, but he got in allegedly with a knife and a gun as well. That's what the media is saying.
Right. So, I mean, if he got in with a knife and a gun, then he probably didn't go through the regular gates. He probably went, you know, back. He probably had access before they set up the security and was able to get that stuff in, you know?
I don't know. I mean, but still in all, man, that's crazy, because if he would have stabbed Dave Chappelle because he had access to do that, because he tackled him, that would have been crazy. Or even, you know, shot him. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, but I think, you see, if you're working the event, like if you're working at the Grove or whatever, you know, you have access to the event, which means you're there, you know, setting up and stuff like that. But when the artists come in, usually they bring their own security. And so you can't really get that close to them unless you're that close. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but if you watch the video, you see him climbing up, and it wasn't like it was quick. You know what I mean? He had ample time, because I think the stage, you know, it probably was up maybe like 4 or 5 feet from the ground. Or maybe more, maybe even like 5.5 feet from the ground. So he had like to climb up on the stage.
That's the Grove, so it's like it's amphitheater style setting. You know what I mean? So the stage is down and like the audience is up. You know, the amphitheater.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, but since he's that close, I mean, it's like you know, ordinary people don't really get access like that unless you have either special tickets. You either work the event, have special tickets, or you're a part of, you know, the like the backstage crew or something, you know. Plus, this guy looks kind of weird. So if you look at he has nail polish. You see the hand, not the hand that's cuffed, but the other. Well, I guess they're both cuffed.
Yeah.
But you can see his
the
nail polish.
Black nail polish. So you know what type of time he on.
Yeah, black nail polish. So that's usually someone in that community, or he could be like a punkster, or like maybe he's a part of the Afro punk community or something like that, you know?
I mean, Dave Chappelle said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. And then he has.
So he was a trans man.
So probably. Yeah, well, he has a Hollywood shirt, so he's probably a part of the whole, like, I want to be down with this cabal type thing. And then, but you know, he looks like he's, you know, like meth is very rampant here and here in California. So he was probably like maybe a high drug user or something like that, you know. So he's probably mentally disturbed as well, you know.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of things. But yeah, he should have got that. I mean, you know, I don't even know, like, if this guy would have been more militant. That's the only, you know, thing about. That's my only issue. If he was more militant, this guy that attacked Dave, if he was more militant, he'd have probably been able to get him. But it doesn't look like this guy is militant at all. You know, it looks like he's more like street, like gang, street fun boy gang type of, you know, which those guys can't fight anyway.
So basically, you call him a homo thug, a fun boy thug.
yeah, something like that. And mostly those guys are just kind of just disturbed. You know what I mean? It's like they weren't born like that. They kind of was coerced into, you know, acting that way because either they have friends who are in that community or whatever, or maybe the rampant drug use in combination with the friends that he hangs out with, you know, coerced them to act like this in his life at this point in time, you know? Could be
Got you.
anything, you know.
Got you. But I appreciate you calling, good brother. I'm gonna get to these other callers.
All right, man.
All
Yeah,
right.
you take care. I'll
Take
talk
care.
to you later.
Yes, sir. Man, you know what's so crazy, right? Look at the picture. They put handcuffs on that arm that I guess they broke. Obviously, it's broken because it's twisted the whole other way. His elbow was in the front. Yo, and they put handcuffs on it. Like, they violated him. Like, they did him dirty, man. Like, son got whipped out crazy, and then the Jakes put the handcuffs on the arm that they broke. That's crazy. They did him dusty. Damn. Yeah, his head got kicked in. Hold on, let me call Momo. Pound that like button, yo. Let's get the likes up.
Hello?
Momo,
Are you live right now?
I'm live. You know I'm live. You called me.
Oh my God. I'm so glad. Hello?
What's up? What's happening?
Okay, so I wanted to talk about that slap about David Chappelle.
You mean the tackle?
Yeah. Isn't that kind of like a Will Smith but 2.0?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. And it's like so much is going on. You know, it's kind of like it's like now it's like which story to keep up with. Is it real or is it fake? I just feel like it's all fake. Like who attention are they all trying to get?
You know what they trying to do? They trying to distract you, or they trying to get you to buy back into Hollywood. Like, you know what the aim is. Like, man, what movies came out? A lot of movies came out in theaters and made a lot of money. Like, right after the Will Smith Chris Rock slap.
Yeah.
A lot of films came out and went into the theaters and started making some real outlandish money. So that put Hollywood back on the map, and you know, this is definitely Hollywood. So Hollywood is looking real good right now because everybody's talking about Hollywood. The Oscars, they benefited. So, you know.
Yes, and then the whole Met Gala mess of yesterday. And then, you know, it's just like, you know, then you had Moneybag Yo and his little sidekick. They were at a basketball game and they were playing Young Dolph the entire time. Like, it's like, but yeah, I was calling in to comment on that. It was like a repeat, but just, you know, it's Chappelle's turn this time.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, somebody sent them. It looked like the Fun Boys sent them.
Really?
You said, really? You can't tell? Look at your man. Hold on. Look at the screen. Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. You homie got the black nail polish on his Look at the hand, not the broken hand that's not cuffed, right?
Yeah.
And then look at the right side. He got the filter on his face. You know what I mean? I guess he wanted to wear makeup. His sweater looked real suspect. Let's just say that.
It's just all yay. They're all like Jaeger people. Like what? I'm just so over it. Everybody just need to turn to God.
Facts.
That's the only way out. Everybody needs to just turn to God. Like, I'm just so over it. Like, oh man, like I didn't ask to be here. How did we get here? Like, oh, every day is something. Then you got Cardi B coming out saying that she don't want to be famous anymore because she done sipped the get down Kool-Aid juice, and she probably done seen something that she ain't supposed to see, and now she all freaked out. She bugged out because she thought she could handle this, and she can't. Like, you don't win when you with the evil. It's nasty on that side.
Very nasty work out here. Very.
But yeah,
I was just hoping that I could get in and call in and say what I had to say, because it was like, oh man, if people don't wake up and see that this is Will Smith 2.0, I don't know what it is.
Well, you said it, and the people heard it, and you live. So I appreciate you calling, Momo.
Thank you so much, and
You're
you
welcome.
have a
Thank
great
you.
week.
You have a great week too. Appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Shouts to Momo. See, I like that energy when I let somebody know they live, and she like, really? I like that. I like that energy. That's what I'm talking about. Pound that like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up, y'all.
My bad.
Hello?
Peace.
M.Reck.
Yes.
M.Reck, I love your show. Number one.
Thank you. Mute your audio, please.
Okay, sorry. Mute.
Hello?
Okay, I think it's muted.
Okay.
Is
Yep.
that better?
Yep, that's great.
M.Reck, this is crazy.
What's up? Talk to me.
This is why we used to keep our homies on the stage with us, right? With the rappers and everything, to have our back, just so nothing to pop off like this. And I'm wondering, and this Chi-Town calling, just gotta holler out.
Shouts
Chi-Town
to the whole Chi-Town, Chicago. What's happening? Salute. Thank you. Hold on. What's your name?
Salute. Sunnyside.
Sunnyside. Thank you. I love you too, man. Sunnyside from
Thank you.
Chi-Town.
So I'm wondering, M.Reck, so for real, like, does Dave still keep some of his homies around him, or is he just all celebrity now and just relying on these venues to protect them? What's up?
I don't know. I mean, the way they put the beats on, homie, you know.
Oh, they broke his shit for real.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You good. Yeah, they
It's backwards. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but wow.
Yeah, they twisted his arm up real good.
Yeah.
Like they put work on him, and then his face, like they disfigured his face. Like if you look at the picture on the right and the picture on the left, like they did him dusty.
Yeah, they let him know, don't do this again. So they must have got to him, like whoever know Dave must have got to him later. But I'm just wondering, and I know from like one of my exes was in Kid Rock and stuff, right? So I know the what you call them, the people they watching the crowd, the security watching the crowd, but they always had somebody in the crew that they grew up with on that stage with them. So if something, if somebody slipped in, because there's always some kind of way they could slip in on that side and get up on that stage.
Definitely.
Is that what he did?
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure all that information is going to come out. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure it's cameras all over that venue. So they going.
Did Dave get some? Did Dave get some in? Did he get some hammers?
That's what he said. That's what he said. Dave was.
Dave ain't no joke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Dave kind of like got him off him. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, before the security and the bodyguards broke Son off. You know what I mean? Pause.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I saw one of them in the chat. Somebody was like, "Yeah, she mad. She mad. Yeah, they trying some shit right now. You know what I'm saying? She mad, but we ain't gonna let nobody hurt Dave for real. We got his back for real. Love you,
Facts.
M.Reck. Thank you.
Love you too.
Salute.
Thank you. Salute. Shouts to Sunnyside calling up from Chicago. Who else? I think I got some more calls. Man. Shouts to SJ holding me down. Appreciate you. Peace. Hello?
Oh, my bad. What's up? My bad. You called?
Yeah, I'm returning the call. You called, right?
Yeah. My bad, man. My bad, bro. I was actually, I ain't think I was gonna get back through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to call everybody back. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for that, man. Yeah, man.
No
I
doubt.
was
Salute.
definitely
I
paying
appreciate
attention to
you.
the show, man.
All right.
And I like your channel, man. I show love when I can, man. Real talk.
No doubt, man. I appreciate that, man. So let the people know who you be, where you calling from, and give your assessment.
Oh man, my name is Meech, man. I'm calling from Atlanta.
Shouts
By
to
way of
Meech.
Buffalo, New York.
Shouts to Meech
Definitely,
and the
man.
whole ATL and Buffalo. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Yo, real talk, man. I feel like, man, this is a Manchurian Candidate joint, man. I feel like Dave Chappelle, they probably either send a message to him or he's in on it. Either or, one of the two. Because I remember, like, not too long ago, remember there was somebody that ran up on stage when Jay-Z was performing.
You talking
Like,
about not Little Mama, right?
No.
Oh.
It was either it was like somewhere overseas. It was, I don't know if it was either when Jay was performing or Kanye, one of the two. Somebody went up on stage.
Well,
and
you know what? Hold on one second. Did Little Mamas kind of like start this whole trend with people running on stage?
I think she was one of the first to, like, on a public scale. Yeah.
Yo,
Definitely.
little Mama is responsible for this fun boy tackling Dave Chappelle, man.
Yo, some real. She could be though.
Yo.
She could be, man. You know what I mean, yo, I just like, yo, man, like, if you notice, like, yo, when something like this happen, man, you hear about these celebrities getting extorted and all of that.
Uh-huh.
Like, so, like, if he maybe he missed the pavement. Like, yo, like what's up with this Whack 100 cat, man? He's extorting everybody, right?
Allegedly,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Whack agenda is, but obviously he's looking like he's let's say this, squeezing everybody in a sense.
Yo, that's a fact, man. Yo, he the new age Suge Knight.
Suge Knight, yeah. Look, he's the new Suge Knight / 6ix9ine because it's a whole bunch of trolling.
Yeah.
Then also a whole bunch of extortion.
Yeah, that's a fact,
So,
man. I mean,
That's what I see. Man. That's how I sum it up.
Yeah, man. So I'm like, yo, Dave Chappelle must have missed the payment or something, man. They like, yo, you gotta pay up, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, but he ain't wearing no dress, but then at the same time he go to South Africa and then come back and put the dress on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, well, he wasn't really true about that. So he definitely folded on that. So he definitely took that.
Hold on. Let me stop you there. You said Dave Chappelle put a dress on?
Well, it wasn't like a dress. He put on like he kind of like compromised. He put, how they make them wear them long shirts. When they ain't trying to wear the dress.
Hold on, let me try to pull that up. That's I didn't know that. That's new news. That's new news to me.
Yeah, he had this long shirt on that looked like kind of crazy, like, and like it was like if he didn't have the jeans on, it would have looked like a dress.
Hold on. Let me see what you're talking about. I'm trying to find it. If one of y'all find it, put the link in the chat room because I just put it in Google. I didn't see it come up right away.
Yeah, it's like a long shirt. He had a long shirt on. I gotta remember where I saw that joint too, but it's definitely online.
Word?
It's definitely online.
Somebody find that link, put it in the chat room. I'm gonna bring that up because that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. He yeah, they got those little compromise
I missed
joints,
that.
man, like, yeah, like I call it the compromise dress, man. Like,
the
it's
compromise
the dress. That, when they don't want to wear the dress, it's the dress that they wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Got you.
Real talk, man.
But I appreciate you tapping in, my brother.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt, bro. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna stay tuned. Real talk.
All right, no doubt. Salute, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in, everybody calling up, everybody supporting the channel. Hit up the super chat, Cash App, PayPal. I appreciate SJ. She's the moderator. She holds me down. She be doing the news stories as well. Shouts to SJ. You know, we working over here at MRecktv. Make sure you watch all the content on the channel. Shouts to my brothers too, Unsung Heroes, DJ Moschino, DJ Superior. Shouts to my brother Talib, Call with the Gym. Shouts to Maybach Mel. Man, this was a good show. Shouts to my brother Jerron. Everybody that called up, Tatum, Momo, you know. My brother Rip from Forgotten Kings TV 2.0. Subscribe to his channel. You know, Fly. Man, how long I been live? 2 hours, but people still rocking. So fuck it. We gonna rock out another 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes or so. But I need y'all to hit those likes, man, and definitely support the super chat if you can. Let me see what you're talking in the chat room. Somebody find that Dave Chappelle picture with him having his I guess this dress on, or long shirt that looked like a dress. Cause I'm out the loop. I didn't know. I mean, you can't call a dashiki a dress. That's not. If he had a dashiki on, that's something totally different now. Come on, like let's not do that. If you saying he wore a dashiki and you trying to label that as a dress, nah, that's not. We ain't gonna do that. Yeah, facts. I don't know Dave Chappelle for wearing no dress. Yeah, Dave definitely brushed off that tackle. Dave was on his quarterback, you know what I'm saying, vibe. You know what I mean? You know how quarterbacks, you know, they be getting like, they be, you know, trying to blitz the quarterback. Dave was on that time. You know what I mean? Dave was on his Tom Brady shit. Brushed him off crazy. Tossed him. So look at the picture. Tossed this fun boy ass. And then they beat the brakes off, son. You know what I mean? Shouts to Tyson Garcia on the super chat. He said, damn. They did Jose Lover dirty. Yo, Tyson, you wild. Said they did Jose Lover dirty. Damn. Shots. Gotta bring up the shots, y'all. Yeah, I heard they took him backstage and did him filthy. All right. I would love to get that video. That video of Dave Chappelle and I guess the security and his team, I would love to get that video. Where's that video? Yo, that right there, that video's golden. Whoever got that video, and I know it's probably gonna come out. That backstage video of them kicking his ribs in and you know, and swelling up his eye and all that. Yeah, that video right there. That's the goal. But how y'all feel about homie? Look at the picture on the right side. Right? Look, it's almost like he put a filter up and his nose is bleeding in the filter. So like I'm confused. He couldn't have did this after the event because I know he got hands put on him and then he got the cuffs put on him. So he prophesied his nose getting bloodied up. Like, y'all paying attention to the picture? Like, you see the one on the left where his nose is, you know, you see the blood, the dried up blood on his nose, and then on the right you see the he got the filters with blood coming out his nose. So he prophesied his own beatdown. And yeah, he put filter of horns on his head. And if you look at the picture on the left, he got knots. He got 2 knots. You know what I'm saying? So he prophesied everything that's going on in the filter that he put on Instagram or whatever. Everything, yeah, wow. That's crazy. He probably took this picture or took this live earlier with this filter on. and he got the horns put on his head from the knots, and he got the blood coming out his nose from, you know, getting that work put on him. Crazy, right? Look. So you got to analyze shit. Like, I'm analyzing it, and his eyes look kind of like swollen in the picture on the right too. So he got his eyes swollen. He got the horns on his head from the you know, dudes putting the beats on him. He got the blood coming out his nose. Wow. Now, is that a coincidence? That's crazy. And the shirt he got on is spooky. Facts. Y'all got to pay attention, man. Look at this. This is crazy. Look at the hair, though. Definitely a weirdo. Yeah, this had to be, like, if you look at the picture on the right, obviously, it looks like it's about probably like 4 o'clock in the day, maybe earlier. So homie had those clothes on all day. You know what I mean? Had probably slept in those clothes, because I ain't gonna front. If you look at the picture on the left, the sweater looked real crusty. You know what I mean? Look like he slept in those clothes. Son probably had them joints on for like 2 days or so. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. That sweater looked real crusty. Like the part of the sweater where his arm is handcuffed. Look at the arm part. His sweater looked real crusty. Well, it could have came from them wiping the floor with him, but still in all, he had that sweater on all day. Yeah, that sweater looked musty as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. They did him dirty, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna take a few more calls, and I'm gonna tap back in with y'all on another live. I'm gonna take a few more calls. I think call some people back. Oh, let me build with you on the distractions. This is what's going on. Hold on. Let me bring this up. Remember, they was talking about the food shortages and all that, right? I got y'all. Watch this now. Hold on. Let me take this off the screen. How about this? Watch this now. We're gonna go into this. Now, okay, 18 food processing plants have been burnt down in the last several months. And people can't help but wonder what's going on, right? Check it, you see? You see the fireman on top of the roof? That's one of the food processing plants being burnt down now. 18, right? That's crazy. Now, check it. This is an odd coincidence. It says 18 U.S. food processing facilities burnt down in the last 6 months. All right, now watch this. Check this. Watch what your man Biden got to say. Let's do this.
Nothing more to report. With regard to food shortage, yes, we did talk about food shortages.
Hold on. Let me make sure my mic is muted. Hold on.
Nothing more to report. Nothing more to report. With regard to food shortage, yes, we did talk about food shortages. and it's going to be real. The price of these sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia. It's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well, including European countries and our country as well.
I know what I produced before, which is success. And in my son right now being 3, I have to manifest that same thing. And I really do believe in the message you putting out, brother. I swear to God, man, alhamdulillah, man. I thank you for I thank you, brother.
No doubt, my brother. Thank you. Appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you, brother. I thank you. And I don't mean to be long, man, please.
Nah, you
but
good.
I'm just saying, we all dealing with things, and they span the gamut, if you understand what I'm saying.
Definitely.
And you know, I myself am working with some personal things, and I'm listening to you. I mean, as a matter of fact, I'm an hour behind in your broadcast. But the brothers were so informational and inspiring that I just had to break what I was listening to call in live and let you know, man. It's inspirational, my friend.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, my
All
brother.
right, man.
All right.
Man.
You have a great day, man. You know, hold it down, man. Be strong.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate
From
you,
Florida, we give you love, bro.
Love.
Texas,
Shouts to the whole
we
Florida.
give you love, bro.
Shouts to the whole Texas. Thank you.
And I appreciate you taking my call, man. Like I said, I ain't want to be long. I don't want to be too emotional, but I got some things I'm dealing with. But your conversation is impactful.
Thank you,
and
King.
it is, you know what I mean, powerful, bro. I appreciate you.
Nah,
all the way
love.
from
I appreciate you.
down to whatever else it is you're doing, bro. I try to tap in when I can, man. and I appreciate you, bro.
No
I
problem, my
appreciate you.
brother. Love is love, man. Be
Yes,
strong.
sir.
Be strong.
Word
King.
up. Word
All
up,
right?
man. Word up. And peace
All right.
to New York, too, man. Peace
Yes,
to New York.
sir. Shouts to the whole New York.
Yes, sir.
All right. Peace.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shouts to that brother, man. Got real emotional, you know what I mean? And that's a great thing, man. If you got any insight from this show or people that call up, myself, you know, that's what's up, man. You know, he felt it deep in his spirit. He called up and got emotional. Man, be strong, brother. Be strong. Nah, sometimes people feel that in their soul. Like, you got to understand, man, like, when you be looking for hope and, you know, you come across it and it's something that your soul been yearning for, man, it do something to you, man. I guess whatever he was looking for, he found it on the channel today and it touched his soul. You know what I'm saying? So, no, let that brother, if he want to cry or whatever, let him cry. It's okay, man. I mean, he was touched by the information and he was touched by the frequency that was put out through this channel. You feel me? My sound was off. So what's your miss? Y'all didn't even hear the phone call? Damn. Yeah, I mean, I'm here for the help, man. I'm here to help people. You know, this is what I do, man. Damn, my bad. I don't know what happened. I guess I was muted. But on that note, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I've been live for like 3 hours. But hold on, I was trying to get y'all to hear this Biden. So y'all never heard the Biden audio? You'll miss 3 minutes? Wow. Pardon so. So Tyson, y'all the Biden audio never played? None of it? Wow. Let me see if I can play it again. Wow. Let me see. Hold on 1 second.
More to report. With regard to report, nothing more to report. With regard to food shortage, yes, we did so talk about food shortages. And it's going to be real. The price of these sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia. It's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well, and nothing more to report. Nothing more to report. With regard to food shortage, yes, we did so talk about food shortages. And it's going to be real. The price of these sanctions is not just imposed upon Russia. It's imposed upon an awful lot of countries as well, including European countries and our country as well.
Let me know if y'all heard that. Can you hear it? I'm trying to get y'all to you heard Biden studied for a while, so y'all did hear it. Part of it? Damn. Yeah, I mean, that's what's really going on, y'all. Hold on, let me show y'all. So, in the mix of everything that's going on, from the Will Smith slap and, you know, the Johnny Depp trial, the food processing plants are being burned down. 18 food processing plants have been burned down in the last several months. And mind you, they've been saying it's going to be a food shortage. I think they've been saying this for over like a year and a half now. Put one and one together. You know what I mean? It got cut off? Damn, man. My bad, y'all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to fix something on my end internally so the audio can play through the computer. Man, I got to figure that out. But I appreciate y'all. This is a great live for for over 2 hours and 25 minutes. And, you know, everybody that was inspired by this live and motivated, and it touched some people, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me, man. Thank you. Pound that like button. Shouts to everybody who called up. Shouts to my team, SJ. And we're going to do it like that. All right? Check for all my new content that's coming out and all the content that's on the channel. So on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone, y'all. All right? Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Let me do this, though. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. It ain't no coincidence of different food corporation catching fire. Facts. Catching on fire. 18, y'all. So y'all do the math. Yeah. So on that note, I'm gone, y'all. Double deuces and bubble gooses. Peace.